We are letting go of relying on someone above us to tell us what to do. But this requires the ultimate lesson of Capricorn, of Pluto. This is the lesson of self-responsibility. I take responsibility for my thoughts, my feelings, my behavior, my action. Sailing Eddish here to demystify and simplify what you need to know about Pluto in Capricorn and Pluto in the 10th house. What does this archetype actually mean? What is the meaning behind it? What is the soul evolutionary lesson to this placement? Pluto is the planet of power, control, death, transformation, metamorphosis, rebirth. Pluto is about fear. Pluto is about destroying what no longer serves your evolutionary desires. It takes away what you attach yourself to in order for you to evolve. Pluto's influence is always transformative. It is not easy energy to navigate. And yet, here we are, all navigating this energy. Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008 and will be in Capricorn until November 19th of 2024. This is the last month that Pluto is going direct at the 29th degree, the most critical degree. This is the moment of tension before change occurs. Therefore, this is dismantling a system. This is ripping away what we are holding on to as a source of our security. This is our subconscious security, what we think we need in order to survive. Pluto always destroys what we're holding on to. And so in Pluto in Capricorn, we have Capricorn being the sign ruled by Saturn. This is rules, structure, regulations, limitation, suppression. This is karma. This is time. This is the masculine father figure. This is forced pressure to mature. This is ambition to be realized through dedicated maturing over time. This is about your power is in how you discipline yourself towards your goals, your ambition, and how you self-autonomize by having the drive, the discipline, and able to climb that mountain one step at a time. This is persistence. This is about how can we find our position in society. Capricorn is all about society. Pluto and Capricorn is what is my position in society? How can I be powerful in my role in the whole society, the structure of where I live, the country, the community, the society, the nation where I was born, what I grew up in? How can I become powerful in my individual role in this society? This is about laws, customs, rules, regulations. What are the moral codes of the society, the country, the community where we live? And how can I fit into that and still feel powerful in my role? We have a social responsibility. And how can I live up to that social responsibility and yet be an individual with power in that responsibility? Capricorn's desire is to be in a powerful position, identifying itself as having an important role in society. How can my position, my status remain as valuable And so we have Shadow Capricorn. Thank you for liking and subscribing. On Saturn, and the 10th house energy is over-identifying with the power and the social role I have in society, over-identifying with my career, what I do for a job, my status, how rich I am. And this is the journey we've had since 2008. This is people abusing their social position to personally gain for themselves. This is dog eats dog. This is, I will do whatever it takes to get to the top. And this is what we see rampant in our world. This is the history of humanity. This is colonialism. This is patriarchy. This is the rich abusing the poor. This is your status abusing you getting ahead. I know someone because my family's position, so therefore I get the job and you don't. And when we live in societies that are corrupt, this is the energy of, that's just how it is. This is corrupt. I guess I will just be corrupt and do what I need to do to maintain myself on top. This is celebrity. This is influencers at the top doing whatever it takes to stay there. And so as Pluto will be in here for one more month, this is destruction, the fall of the powers that be on top, top-down control. This is governments, CEOs, corporations, influencers, famous people, celebrity. This is people whose family have money. This is all these people who stay at the top of society and how they have used dirty, potentially corrupt, potentially abusive, potentially violent, potentially horrific means to maintain their power. War is an excellent example. This is about, I deserve this and I will do what it takes with no moral concern for you. This is shadow. This is the shadow. And so we see this rampant in our world right now. This is even part of the business world, the marketing schemes of, I will use my status, my position, my family name. I will use what I have accrued in society to maintain myself at the top by doing whatever it takes to tell you that you need to buy from me because I know what you need. Look at me. I'm rich and powerful and beautiful. You need to buy from me because I know and you don't. What we don't see behind backstage is what it took to get there. We've seen an upsurge in tons of people who used to be in the corporate world, the CEO, the pharmaceuticals, people with immense power and money and prestige and status, transforming these businesses into spiritual businesses in order to uplift and in order to make up for the guilt, for that feeling of I have done wrong. A low shadow of this energy is guilt. And this guilt comes in from other lifetimes. This guilt comes in from, what have I done to harm other people? And this could be free-floating guilt, no idea where this guilt comes from. This is, I have done wrong, I have abused my power, and now I need to make it right. That is a beautiful transmutation of that energy. However, we are still seeing people who had status and power switching topics to a more altruistic, humanitarian aim, moving towards Aquarius, the next iteration of this energy, focusing on how can I individuate and support the soul's spiritual awakening the empowerment of the other. But these people are still coming from a position of privilege, of power. And this is still perhaps in this lifetime having abused power, having overlooked humanity, overlooked other people's suffering. So we're getting that switch. It is a positive switch, but it is still people in power switching and maintaining power. As we move towards the next octave of this energetic shift, Pluto moving into Aquarius, we will be leaving behind the era of celebrity, of corporations, of those influencers in power, those top people that have it all. Only if you do my program, only if you buy my Coca-Cola, only if you buy this will you be at the top. That will be crumbling. This is powers in government, this is religious power, this is celebrity power, this is abuse of money, status, this is old money. All of these systems are crumbling. Financial system as well. All of them are crumbling. And we are moving away from believing what the more powerful person appears to know or have. If we could only just follow them, we could have what they have. Maybe we too could become a millionaire. This whole thing will be crumbling as more and more people will be listening to their own technology, developing the intuition, the antenna to read the signs, the symbols, to follow that intuitive hit, to tap into that deep spiritual knowingness, to channel information, to know what to do without needing someone, a gatekeeper, to let us in. If you have been abusing your power, your status, your position for your own personal gain, this will be the end, the beginning of the end of this power structure. We are moving towards an age where we will need to embrace our individuality, our authenticity, what makes us unique and different. We are the technology that we do not know how to use. This is tapping into your voice, learning to calm your mind, calm your nervous system, learning how to manifest consciously instead of attracting things into your life, unconsciously, subconsciously, and then calling it fate. You are a powerful creator, and we are letting go of relying on someone above us to tell us what to do. But this requires the ultimate lesson of Capricorn, of Pluto. This is the lesson of self-responsibility. I take responsibility for my thoughts, my feelings, my behavior, my action. This requires self-reflection, self-exploration. This requires contemplation. This requires stopping. This requires being receptive, tapping into yourself. This is not an easy path. This is something that takes time and patience. But with dedication, determination, devotion, you may indeed claim your power. Claim it. If you have done wrong, you may say it out loud to yourself. You don't need to declare it to the world. If you have done wrong, in your marketing, your scheming, your manipulation of your status, your celebrity, if you have harmed others, it's never too late to change your behavior, your choices. Everything that is happening today is a result of what you chose before. And so when you recognize and you acknowledge yourself and your responsibility, your role in the whole, you can choose differently. You can choose to take back your power. You can choose to let go of your past. You are not your past. You are not what you have done or what has been done to you. You are a powerful creator. And in every moment that you acknowledge who you have been, who you are, and who you desire to be, not only who you no longer desire to be, sometimes we need to start with what we don't want. First, we say what we don't want, and then we start to realize what we do want. We can change our lives in every single moment. But it takes consciousness, it takes awareness, it takes full personal responsibility. And that is the lesson of Pluto in the 10th house in Capricorn. That's the lesson of Pluto moving into Aquarius. Are you ready to let go of holding on to a crumbling system of power, dissolving yourself into what actually makes you you? How can you be you in the world so that a robot cannot replace you? What are you? Who are you? And what do you actually desire to experience? If you do not see the reality of your dreams, it's time to create a new reality. I have written an ebook, Claim Your Hidden Power. I want to gift it to you. Transformation, healing, and self-empowerment through the 12 soul archetypes. This is your Shadow Work 101 guide. It's all about the high expression and the shadow expression of each of the 12 archetypes. Please check the link below. Drop the word power. Are you ready to claim your power? Are you ready to let go of looking outside of yourself? We have another month of this energy, and Pluto destroys. So if you are holding on to something that you know you're abusing your power, it may be ripped out of your hands. And so what can you do for this next month? And these months as we move from Pluto in Capricorn into Pluto in Aquarius. This is about radical responsibility. This is about beginning to take devotionary steps towards yourself, understanding, acceptance, and growth. It's time to learn to listen to your own intuition, listen to your voice, listen to your truth. It is time to stop abusing your social status to gain power and control, money. It is time to be you without abuse of power. It is time to let go of what you have been doing to harm another. And yes, it is a beautiful thing to be ambitious, to want to create. How is your social role in society going to benefit the whole? As we move into Pluto and Aquarius, we are here to individuate, to become individual, powerful beings that come together for the common good. It's about letting go about me, 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 me. It's about, yes, me, what do I need? And how can my unique genius contribute to the whole? Take very good care. I do private readings. Check out the link below if you need some soul consultation. I'll be back soon.